Hey guys, it's Tabitha from Thalessico Creations, and today I'm coming to you with a tutorial for a super easy and beginner-friendly Christmas ornament. These are the ones, so as you can see, they have nice little tassels with gold accents. This is one I made, and then I made another one that's just completely gold and sparkly, and I love it. You can make these in any color you like, in any color combination you like, and like I said, they couldn't be any more beginner-friendly. You can make them in 10 minutes tops, I would say, if you have the material available. So let's get into it, and if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments.
So here's what you need for this project. You need some macrame cord. I used 3mm thick cord. You need some gold cord or twine. You need some normal twine to hang it up, some fabric scissors or normal scissors, and a wood ring. I used a 4cm wood ring in diameter here. Let's get started with the project then. So you're going to take your wood ring and you're going to take your cord and you're going to cut your strands. So each strand you need to fold in half later on to make the tassel. So just fold your cord in half and then see how long you want your tassels to be. So you see how long I wanted my tassels to be, leaving a little bit of room at the end there. And so I cut my first strand. You don't even need to use a ruler or tape measure, just cut them, sort of eyeballing the length, and then use that first strand to measure 8 more strands. So in total, you're going to need 9 strands of the same length for this project. So next what you're going to do is you're going to take one of the strands that you just cut off and you're going to fold it in half, making sure that the ends are even, and that creates that little loop at the top here, and that loop goes from the front to the back through the wood ring, and then you're going to take the ends of the cord and pull them through that loop, attaching the cord to the wood ring. This is called a lark's head knot, so congratulations, you've done your first macrame knot if you've never done macrame before. That's how macrame makers often attach cords to dowels or wood rings. It's quite easy once you get the hang of it, and of course you can do it the other way around, but I like that little knot to show at the front, so that's how I do it. And you're gonna repeat that process with all the different strands. So with all 9 strands in total, you're gonna fold them in half, then pull the loop from front to back, and then pull the ends through the loop, attaching all the different cords. So next what you're going to do is take some gold cord or twine or any other color you like, and we're going to bundle the strands that we've created in threes to create one bigger tassel. So you're going to take that twine or cord and create sort of an S shape like I'm doing here. Slow down the video if you need to see it closer up. So create that S shape, creating a loop at the bottom and the top, and then holding it tight, wrap the cord around that S shape a few times, holding everything nicely in place, and make sure that the loops at the bottom and the top still stick out because you're going to need them. So here you see me wrapping that cord around a few times, and then you cut it off, and then you take that end that you just cut off and pull it through the loop at the bottom. So you're going to see me taking that loop at the bottom, and it's a little bit fiddly because the cord is so thin, and I'm pulling that end through that loop and then using the top loop to pull. And what that's going to do is that it's going to create a knot below everything you've wrapped around so that the knot is hidden and it looks nice. Then you're just going to cut off the ends on both ends, and that's going to secure the tassel. So now you've created your first tassel, and that's what it looks like from the front. So now you're just going to do that 2 more times. So you take that next bundle of 3 strands, create an S shape, sort of folding it in that S shape. Make sure you have both loops at the top and bottom, and then start wrapping around that S shape tightly and as many times as you want. I do it quite a few times so that that gold shows up quite nicely on the tassel. Holding everything in place. Like I said, it's a little bit fiddly. So here you actually see me making a mistake. I pull it through the top loop first and then realize I made a mistake. So I'm taking it back out and putting it through the bottom loop instead. So don't despair if you make a mistake. It can always be reversed with these knots, don't worry. So pull it through the bottom loop, then take the top, pull it all tight, and there you have your knot, and then you can cut off both ends and you have the second tassel done. And so now just do this one more time with the last bunch of 3 strands. Create that S shape, wrap around, cut off the end, pull it through the bottom loop, and then use the top end to pull everything tightly and cut off the ends. And that's your 3rd tassel done. Looking at the tassels, I'm seeing that they're a little bit too long, so I'm just trimming the ends off a bit, also making them even and nice looking. So just look at your tassels and see how long you actually want them to be, and then cut them to size. Now you could leave your tassels as is. Some people like that look of, you know, the twisted strands hanging out, but I like them brushed out to make them look super soft and sort of fuzzy and cozy. So I'm using a pet hairbrush, which I, by the way, exclusively use for macrame because I don't actually have a pet. But use a small pet hairbrush, which works best, or any brush or comb that you can find to brush out the tassels. This works best with single or double twist cord, not so much with triple twist cord, and definitely not with braided cord. So if you want to achieve this brushed out look, definitely use single or double twist cord. So I'm just brushing out the tassels on both ends, making sure there are no tangles, and making sure all the twists are out. And then I'm taking my scissors again to cut off the ends, because once you brush them out, you see a few uneven ends, and I like them to have sort of a neat end. So yeah, just cutting off a little bit of each of the tassels to make them look nice and neat. So the last step is just to attach some twine so that you can hang your ornament up. You can use any cord for that, either the macrame cord or the gold cord you used. In my case, I'm using some white and gold twisted cord because I thought it goes nicely with the ornament, and I like the twine to hang it up to be a little bit thinner. So you just create a lark's head knot again, just like you attach the tassels, and then put a knot on the top, very simple, and then cut off the ends, and there you have your twine to hang up your ornament.
So that is it, guys. That's the tutorial of how to make these ornaments. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have fun making them. I'd love to see your creations, so if you do make them, take a photo and tag Thalassical Creations on Instagram, and I'd love to see everything you make. And if you'd like to see any more tutorials or behind the scenes footage of my little business, then maybe consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video. It also really helps me and the algorithm, since I'm a very small channel and shop. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye!